Welcome to another edition of Godly Counsel today. Children of God, I'm happy to move to the 5th series today on the topic I started some days ago, and it is on words, identity crisis. Today, I'm moving into the 5th series because I had everything in 6 series. Today, we're moving into a new series, and the series is on what? On faith. I'm your host, Mrs. Olayinka Olaisade. Let us go on and let us navigate the Word of God. Last time, when I was in the 4th series, I mentioned faith. Today, I'm moving into faith. And when we look at it when we look at the Word of God very well, when we look at Hebrews 11:1, the Word of God explains to us that faith is that substance of the evidence of things not seen. Substance of things you hope, substance of sin you hope for, but you have not seen it, but you believe that you will get it. That is the Word of God. The Word of God does not say until when I see it, I'll believe it. You are not supposed to be like who in the Bible, Thomas. You are supposed to believe the Word of God, and the Word of God is settled. The substance of things hope for. You hope for it. The evidence of things not seen. You have not seen it, but you hope for it. You believe it, and you walk in it. That this is what the Lord has said concerning. It shall surely come to pass. No matter the picture the devil is showing to me, I believe the Word of God. Because it is very, very clear in the Word of God. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. How will you please God when you don't have faith? When God says this is it and you don't believe His word, so how will you move forward in life? Is it the version of the devil that you will be believing? When the devil will be telling you that you are a failure? That is why a believer must grow very well in the Word of God. That is the only thing we need to help us. That is only that can help us to counter the activities of Satan. Don't forget, Satan is ready to joke with a believer. He's ready to fight. He's ready to destroy that believer if that believer is very careless. But if your own is not like that, if you are somebody that believes the Word of God very well, you are somebody that is standing with that Word of God, you believe it. This is what I believe. When we look into that book, Hebrews 11, all that people, the fame of the people that walked in faith, many of them, they died and still they keep believing. They keep believing. As a believer, you're supposed to keep believing the Word of God. Many of them died. Those things did not even manifest during their own lifetime, but they believe it. They kept in that Word of God. They walked in it, and they finally left the world believing that Word of God. So, as believers, we have to move forward by walking in faith. You have to walk in faith. If you don't walk in faith, you definitely walk in fear. You walk in fear. That is why I said it in last series when I talked concerning faith. I said both of them, they can't live together in a particular place. One has to jump out, another one will stay. If you allow faith will work for you. It will be with you. It will do everything in you. It will establish the Word of God in you. Anything you want to handle, once the spirit of faith is you, faith is a gift. It's a gift. It's part of the fruit of the Spirit, and it's also a gift. So when those things are in you, definitely you will not be carried with all sorts of doctrines everywhere. There are a lot of doctrines that believers do not even know where they are supposed to move to. But with the Word of God in you, with that faith, it will definitely work for you. Once you believe it, it will follow you, it will work for you. Don't let the devil confuse you. What many believers are passing through now is confusion from the pit of hell. The devil will confuse you. You say, look at it. You say, you believe God. Look at you. You have spent 20 years in this marriage, don't have a child, and you are saying, God will do it. Let's say I will do it. You better go and sort out your problem somewhere. Don't allow the devil to confuse you. Don't believe yourself to be a failure. Don't see yourself as a failure at all. I said it when I first started this identity crisis. I said the devil will present a wrong version of you to you, and if you are not very careful, you will accept it, because the way the devil will present it to you, he present it very clear to you, and you will accept it like that. And that is what is supposed to be. Whereas is a liar. The devil is a big liar. So children of God, don't allow the devil to destroy your life by unbelief. Walk in faith. Definitely you will not be disgraced. Definitely at the end of it you will rejoice and you give testimony. By God's grace, in the next series, that is the last series, and that will be the 6th series, and the topic is on dominion. I want you to follow me in the last series, which is the 6th series, which will be coming up some days time. And I pray all this teaching from the 1st series to the 2nd to the 3rd to the 4th to the 5th and to the final one, which by God's will be next time, you will be blessed. And I pray it shall be well with you. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.